Nike, though, falling, as we mentioned at the top of the show, to the bottom of the Dow 30 at this hour after Barclays downgraded the athletic gear giant to equal weight from overweight. We said also that it slashed the price target from 125 to 110. It's now at 102.93. Barclays said it moved Nike to the sidelines ahead of the company's first quarter report next week, warning it could produce low-quality earnings. Earnings are not Nike's only problem, though. The competitors are swirling, including Swiss sports brand On Holdings. It has announced it will make the world's first shoe made from carbon emissions. The shoemaker unveiling its latest venture called Cloud Prime. It's a running shoe made of foam that has been created from emissions that have been pulled from harmful atmospheric gases. Wrap your mind around that, or at least listen to these two guys here in a Fox Business exclusive. On Holdings Chief Financial Officer and co-CEOs Martin Hoffman and Marc Maurer. Marc, I'll get to you first. Please explain how you take emissions. I know it took you 5 years of hard work to do this, but how you take emissions from the air or wherever and turn them into a running shoe.
So thank you so much for having us. Yes, I think, it's been our dream to be able to do that for many, many years, because many components of footwear are made in the end out of oil and fossil fuels. And we felt, when you pollute the air, you have to be able to take it out from the air again and kind of bring it back into the same foam that was originally made out of fossil fuels. So we partnered up with a couple of companies, and we're carbon capturing CO2 emissions, and through a chemical process we're basically able to, in the end, create new footwear and midsoles out of it.
I would imagine, Martin, you did a little bit of market research to find out what the market desire would be for something like this. What did you find?
Well, it shows what we stand for. We stand for products that are rooted in innovation, in performance. They look good, so design is very important, and they have to be sustainable, more and more sustainable. Next to the Clean Cloud shoe that Marc just talked about, we also just launched our first fully circular product that you can actually only own in a subscription, and you can't buy it, but you can return it, and we can shred it and make a new product out of it.
Well, how much?
So it's really
let me just jump in here. How much does that drive your core consumer?
I think in the end, this is a bit an experiment we're doing on a large scale, but our goal is to become a circular company. And with that, we want to be able to take product back and create new product out of it. And the Cloud Neo is the first product that does that. We also launched Onwards, which is a program that allows consumer to send their product in. So I don't think you can look at just one initiative that we're doing, but you have to look at all the things together. And we feel with that, we can change how the industry is looking at sustainability and how consumer will think about products and sustainability.
When will the Cloud Prime be available in stores and online?
It's basically right now a concept car. So I think we've proven that we're able to do it. And now what we're doing is we're taking this one shoe and producing it at scale, because if we can do it in one product, we'll be able to do it in many different products as well. And that's where we are right now together with our partners.
I mean, listen, you're a $5 billion market cap. That's what I'm seeing right now. Obviously, much smaller than Nike, Puma, Adidas. However, you've come in with some very strong numbers. I saw that you had sales in North America spiking 102.5% year over year in the second quarter. What are you expecting for the third quarter?
Yeah, so as a total company, we have grown 67% in the first half year to more than $500 million in sales. We just increased our guidance for the full year to $1.1 billion, which is over 50% growth. One also stands for profitability, so our EBITDA target for the full year is $145 million. So we are really on a strong growth trajectory. And this is driven really by all the product categories that we have. So you can run in our shoes, you can go outdoors, you can play tennis, or you can wear the shoes in a day-to-day environment because they give you comfort.
Right. Well, that's me. I do the slip-on, and a lot of the camera crews here at Fox Business do that too. They said, Liz, you got to get the slip-ons. That's how I first found out about you guys several years ago. But of course, You know, Roger Federer, your big investor, just announced that he is retiring from tennis. What role will he continue to play in On?
You know, together with Roger, we feel we've created an icon and we've created a brand, which is the Roger, and that comes to life in tennis footwear at this point. And he will continue to be a partner of us. And he spends a lot of time actually with us developing product, working on product, bringing the tennis vision to life. And you know, we're very sad that we will not see him so often on the courts anymore, but we'll see him probably more often in the office, and that's definitely a positive for all of us.
Well, it didn't hurt Nike when Michael Jordan retired. Be like Mike. People still want to be like that. Maybe they still want to be like Roger. Marc, we will be watching for the Cloud Prime shoe. This I got to see. You're scrubbing emissions from the air and turning them into a sustainable shoe. I'm really interested to see that when it comes out, so please come back.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you.
You got it.